The bed is not completely made because I have somebody who sat on the comforter before the bed was made, and I'm not gonna move her. Hey guys, it's V. So today is another installment of V Vibes and Vents. You guessed it. That's a new move that I'm working on. But today I am just going to do my makeup with you guys, and we are just going to talk about some random stuff. So let's get on into it. So I haven't picked up this palette in like such a long time. This is the Sonia Kashuk Eye on Neutral palette. Obviously I used to use it quite a bit, especially that shade there, but I thought I would use it today. And I'm also going to use the Colourpop Muse eyeshadow that I just recently got for the center of the lid. So let's get into it. I'm pumped. Let's go ahead and start out with some kind of transition color from in here. This is from Target and it's only like 20 bucks, and the quality of it is actually really nice. It's like a dupe for the Viidreamcatcher matte palette. I think that Viidreamcatcher has a little bit more creamy of a matte formula, but these are still great shadows for 20 bucks at Target. Can't beat it. So I'm just gonna take a blending brush. This one, I think I got this from BeautyCon this year. It's this big fluffy double-ended brush from Tarte. And I think to start out, I'm gonna go into this shade here. So I'm just gonna get that on this fluffy brush. And I'm basically just gonna take that in the transition area of my eye. Just blend it into the crease so that other shadows blend better. This is like the first time I'm actually using this brush, because my double-ended brushes, I just never remember to use them because they're in a different place than the rest of my brushes, because obviously you can't store them, you know, sitting straight up or else you're gonna ruin the brush. So I keep them in a different place and I always forget about them. So I brought like 3 of them over here to use in this video because I never use them, and I need to get more use out of those brushes because I bought them for a reason, obviously. I'm actually going to be filming my eBay finds number 5 today, so that'll probably be up before this video, so I can link it up here for you guys. But I am super pumped. I've got some fun products to talk about in that video, so I hope you guys look forward to that. I know a lot of people really love my eBay finds, so that makes me happy. I'm not gonna lie, this blending brush doesn't really pick up a lot of product, so I'm not like uber loving it, but I guess it's getting the job done, you know. I gotta try and do my makeup quick today because today is actually my mom's birthday. So we are going to have lunch and then we're actually gonna go get her a new iPhone because she still has an iPhone 5, I think, and it's causing her some problems. So we need to get rid of that. We need to get her a new phone. So next for colors, I think I'm gonna go in with this one here, and I'm gonna take this double-ended brush from theBalm and go in with the creasy kind of fluffy blender side of it and put that also in the crease area and just along the inner and outer corners, because I think I want to do sort of a halo-y type look today, where it's deeper on both sides and then lighter in the middle, if you know what I'm saying. My lips look so gross. I did not wipe the foundation off of them before doing this video. Probably should have, but you know, it's too late now, obviously. So if you watched my What I Got for Christmas video, I got this 300 writing prompts book from my mom, and the reason that I asked her for this is basically for V Vibes and Vents, so that if there's any like random questions in here that I find interesting, we can talk about that for V Vibes and Vents. So it's just got a bunch of different writing prompts in here. So let's see. Okay, I found a really cool question in here. It says, you have a child and you have written one piece of advice that will be carried in his or her pocket for life. What is the advice that you would give? I think that the best advice, like if they could think of one mantra to always have, I think that my mantra would probably be, you never know what someone else is going through. I think that that would probably be my mantra, because sometimes you're angry at someone and you don't know why they're acting the way that they are, but they could be having a much harder internal struggle than you could ever understand. So I feel like that's just great advice, because you never know. You never know what someone else is going through. You really don't. I'm just taking that same shade and I'm putting it on my lower lash line, by the way. But yeah, you never know what someone else is dealing with. You never know what battles are going on inside their head, or what battles are going on inside their life, in their life. Yeah, that's probably the best advice I could ever give. You know, like, the surface that you see of someone is never ever the full story, and I feel like a lot of people forget that, especially with, you know, like the holiday season. I see a lot of people being angry for no reason, just being angry for no reason. Okay, so like, example of this, Sam and I were walking in shopping, like outside shopping. It's kind of like an outlet mall, but not really. And they have diagonal parking on each side. So if you're on the right side, you park diagonally right. If you're on the left side, well, I mean, I guess it would be the right side to you, but you know what I'm saying. So if you're on the opposite side and you try to loop in, it takes you, it's not really what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Okay, next I'm gonna take, this was the color that I took. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna take a little bit of black. And I'm gonna try and mix them together because there's not like a really deep warm brown color in this, and I'm gonna put that on the inner and outer corners just to get like the most dimension possible. But okay, so it was like right around like Black Friday time. This lady was trying to park on the opposite side. So like I said, not really what you're supposed to do. And so she was waiting to try and go over there, and this other lady comes driving in front of her, which she has every right to do because that lady has to yield to whoever is coming the opposite way. No one has to stop for this lady. And literally she laid on her horn for like 10 minutes and was screaming at this lady out her window saying like, oh, what the hell are you doing? What do you think you're doing? Who do you think you are? Oh, you're blonde. That's your problem. Like, she was so irate over this parking spot. Over this parking spot. And over this parking spot, but not only over the parking spot, but over the parking spot where she isn't even supposed to park. She was so mad, and she's not even supposed to park there. She's supposed to park on her side. She was doing something she was not supposed to be doing, and she's sitting there getting mad at someone else. And I'm like, the holidays seriously bring out the absolute worst in people. Like, it blows my mind. And I guess like what made me think of the holidays and, you know, not judging people based on, you know, what you see in front of you. Okay, I'm just gonna take that Muse shade from Colourpop and I'm gonna pop that on the center of the lid just for a badass pop of color. And this color is so freaking pretty. But it just makes me think, I worked retail for a long time, probably about 3 years or so, and I worked management in retail, and I worked, you know, just as a sales associate in retail, and you really get your ass handed to you. You really do. And like, why? It's just, you know, a lot of the time people that work retail jobs have those jobs because they need them. And you know, a lot of people don't work retail jobs by choice. And I guess like when I see someone, you know, like yelling at a cashier or anything like that, it just really, really irritates me. I guess I just don't really understand the mentality behind, you work in retail, you have to do everything I ask of you all the time and I'm always gonna be right no matter what. Like, that bugs the shit out of me, honestly. So anyways, that was quite the tangent for that question. I'm gonna go in with some black liner on the lower lash line. I'm gonna use this Marc Jacobs one because it's the best, lasts all day. And I'm gonna tight line with it as well. Okay, and then I'm just gonna take this Revolution Pro brush that I got from Makeup Revolution and use this flat side, and I'm gonna take that Muse shade and I'm gonna try and put it along my lower lash line because my finger is just a little too big to do that. It is a cloudy day today. The sun keeps going in and out of those dang clouds. All right, I think that's looking pretty snazzy. Let's move on to my face. So for contour today, I'm going to use the Bronze Booster Highlight and Contour Palette from Physicians Formula in Matte Sculpting. And it actually comes with this spiffy little brush in here. So I'm going to go ahead and use that. And I'm going to use this middle shade to contour with today, which I really, really like. I'm just going to take that along the cheekbone area. That's intense, but you know what? Sometimes when you got a chubby face, you gotta have a little bit more of an intense contour. And then just blend it out. But I really like this brush though because it really gets a harsh line in there. And then you can blend it out like this. So, you know what I mean? I think it's a great little brush. It's like super soft. For this only being like $12, you get some cool stuff in here. This is like one of my new favorite contours though. Like, look at that. It's such a perfect color. And then for blush, I'm gonna go in with this little baby NARS blush in the shade Goulue, I believe. I got this for being VIB Rouge, like right at the last second. I think it was like 4 days before the end of the year I made VIB Rouge. And they sent me this little thing, totally worth $1,000. Am I right? But I'm just going to take that with this marble blush brush here and go into that. Let's hope it's not like crazy pigmented, but it is. But yeah, I talked about in my last V-Vibes events how I really wanted to go on a vacation somewhere. And I just can't figure out where I want to go, you guys. Like, Blake is going to Vegas for work next week, and I am so jealous because I want to go there so bad. And then for highlight, I'm going to use Becca Opal, this little baby one with a Morphe M510. By the way, I didn't say everything will be listed down below that I am using, and yeah. But I'm just going to use that to highlight the face. I haven't used this in forever and it is so pretty. But yeah, I would really love to go somewhere like Vegas. I feel like it'd be so fun to go on a trip there. And then I'm also like, it's really hot there. I don't love hot weather. So I'm like, do I really want to go there? I'm actually going to take the other end of that Makeup Revolution and put this on my inner corner because I feel like it would look really pretty there. But yeah, so I really like cold weather. And I really like going and seeing really cool sights. So if you guys have any recommendations on cool places to go that have really cool sights to see, let me know down below. Just gonna put on some lower lash mascara real quick. Gotta do that waterproof life because your girl has some watery allergy prone eyes. I actually just finished watching RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars Season 2 on Hulu. They finally put it on there. I swear I miss TV so much sometimes, only because I would like to watch some things when they actually came out. I mean, like, I already knew who won, but you know, obviously I just want to watch the season because I love RuPaul's Drag Race. But I do miss TV sometimes. Definitely forgot to do setting spray before I just did this. So good job. Another V-Vibes Invents with no setting spray coming your way. I guess I'll do it once my mascara completely dries. And for the top lashes, I'm going to start out with the Lancome Sills Booster. Y'all already know what's up with that. It is the best mascara primer. I'm not going to wear falsies today because I feel like in the last couple V-Vibes Invents I've worn falsies. Maybe I'm crazy, but I know the last one that I did, so I might as well go without the falsies for today. So I'm just gonna coat them in this primer because it makes my lashes so thick and long and beautiful. And then while that is drying, I'm gonna go in with my Milani tint pen and I'm gonna draw in my little beauty marks. But I just want to say All Stars was an amazing season this year. I feel so bad for Adore because she is so precious. She's like one of my favorite people, and it made me so sad that she was going through such, you know, bad emotional stuff when that season was going on because I really love her. Honestly though, I really hope Trixie Mattel is on season 3 of All Stars. Anyone else with me there? While I'm waiting for that Lancome Sills Booster, I'm also going to put on my lip color, which I'm thinking of wearing the Lumiere 2 Ultra Matte Lip. Even though I hate the formula of the Ultra Matte lips, this color is to die for. Okay, lippy is on. Let's finish this mascara. I'm going to use the Roller Lash from Benefit. But yeah, anyone else? Trixie Mattel season 3 of All Stars. Also Kim Chi season 3 of All Stars. Who else season 3 of All Stars? Ooh, you know who would also be really good? Willem. I love Willem. He is so funny. And ooh, Derek Barry also. I really love Derek Barry. I feel like they would also be really good on All Stars. Chad Michaels was one of my all-time favorites, but he won season 1 of All Stars, so he's already up there. You know what? The more I'm looking at this lip, the more I do not think that it goes with this, so I think I'm gonna take it off and go with something else. Okay, that was tough to get off, but I'm actually gonna go a little out of my comfort zone here, and I'm gonna go with this kind of orangey, nudie kind of thing. This is Smashbox, and I cannot remember the name of it to save my life. I think it's in the driver's seat. I'll put it right here for you guys, but I'm gonna try this out. I actually haven't worn this on my lips yet, but I feel like the warmness of it will look really good with this, so let's try that. Yeah, definitely feel like that lip looks a lot better with this look. So this is the final look, you guys. I hope you like it. I kind of dig it. The blush is a little pinky for me, honestly, but other than that, I really like this. I'm sorry for the landscapers outside. You guys can totally hear them, but I do think this lip was a much better choice rather than the pinky purple. But I really love this Muse shade. It is so pretty. Thank you so much. I was so dirty. I'm so glad you're cleaning me right now. This is actually like the shortest V-Vibes Invent. I'm only at 38 minutes, which obviously it's not going to be that long when I edit out stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this installment of V-Vibes Invent. Definitely a look I haven't done yet, I think. So I really like the way it turned out. And if you liked this video, be sure to show some love to the like button down there. And if you subscribe, you can be a member of my Muse family. And I love you guys so much. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye, guys!